Welcome to another edition of Our Win with the Raiders. Just trying to play for fun today. Not teaching any lessons. No plays from anybody. No suggested plays for me to run in the chat. Let's enjoy the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Defense.
Throwing right away is Williams. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
Williams' throw complete here to Komet. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. To the air on third down is Williams. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Thank you.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
Do to me. Hey, be free. I bet you we quit if you don't get this first down. Bet.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
You got it.
And Allen's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard.
Defense.
He got a yard to the 41.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. He had to fight for every yard on that run, shook himself free of a tackle, and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Looking to throw is Williams. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. To throw, Williams.
There we go. Call the cops. We got him. Call the cops. We got him. He didn't get it. He hasn't quit yet. Let's see what happens when I score.
Defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
Let's go offense.
So
we need that
their routes,
line.
finding open space.
Push that line.
And he found the right spot for the completion.
Second down and a yard. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Looking to throw it. Minshew steps away to his left. He's got his man. It's White. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down and put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. They'll go up the middle with White. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Back to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Raiders.
And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Now, I think if I get him turnover on downs on his next 4th down, he will definitely quit. Because that 4th down's coming.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Quick wins.
On the return, Simba Webster from his end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Play.
Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Come on.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Williams. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 14-yard line. All told, it's an even 30. First down.
Raiders.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
To the air, Williams. Forced out to his left. And I think the ball's out.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A dump off for Abdullah. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away.
Oh, man.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he's given his guys a shot.
Got him.
Points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, and while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Minshew, 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Martin. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time.
Unreal.
His dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This will be taken in the end zone and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested. And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Jervon Dexter, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
He finds his target, Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Raider D, they get the football back. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Right back to Swift again on second down. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and throw with Williams. Allen's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Working out of the gun, Williams. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
5 jerseys couldn't pick that off.
We just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Thank you.
And he's going to be intercepted.
Can I have mine?
Third time.
Can I have mine?
And he takes this one back into
Can I get mine back?
And the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they
My turn.
6 on the. And it's blocked. The Bears pick it up, but he doesn't.
Did he just block that?
They're able to stop him, and after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Unbelievable.
Well, so much for going into the lead, and let's give a lot of credit to the special teams unit on the other side there. They picked up their defense in a big way, didn't they?
They absolutely did. Second half, you think, like you said, you're going to get the lead, so mark this play down. This could definitely be one to remember.
Yeah, I don't know if they schemed it or if someone just gave a great effort to go get it. In any event, that's a big-time play.
Well, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
No more of this lucky stuff.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play.
Need a big play, baby.
3 quarters in the books.
The big play, baby.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 2. Williams with a little touch pass forward. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Williams. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Back to the running game with Swift. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this is caught. He hits more. And he will have the Bears first down as they the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's let's just go walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now 2nd and 5. They'll run right here with Swift. 72 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Where's my fumble?
Getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
On 3rd and long, here's Williams. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Santos' kick is up and through. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
"30 minutes is up."
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away.
I need you to eat.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here's beans and rice and chicken.
Here's 1st and 10.
Take the top off, maybe 2 minutes. Then you can read, as you let it cool off.
Here's Minshew. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now Minshew. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Minshew. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath. And lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll look to throw. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw. That's caught by Tucker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
He'll look to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. He's back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That was the big shot for the end zone. You've still got a little bit of time here. You have to expect we'll see another. And remember, no timeouts left. So if you throw it short of the end zone and you're tackled, that's going to be the ball game.
So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to potentially send us to overtime.
Gotcha.
The kick by Carlson
Gotcha.
is good, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
We want that fumble. Go get that fumble. Go get it. Need the fumble and a touchdown.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Yeah.
Well, that's a dangerous throw in a tie ball game because you still got overtime in your back pocket. You don't want to turn it over and give the other guys a chance for a last-second field goal, but fortunately here, that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down is Williams. Being chased out left.
Fumble.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes just
I choose
some days to decide
heads,
who's going
tails,
to win the
head,
game.
tails, head, 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 tails. The Raiders have won the toss and choose to receive.
So the Raiders are going to get the football first here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's Minshew. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down.
What's going on?
Minshew sets to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, and it's intercepted. Good drop by Jalen Johnson. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Go get him.
The interception woes in regulation, and now they carry over into overtime. And on the other side, CD, all they need is a field goal to win it.
I'm glad you pointed that out, Brandon, because he has not been sharp all game long.
Go get him.
Here as he's taken down.
Yes.
Marcus Epps able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. A little juke, and he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 86 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough third down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on second down.
Yes.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued. Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Throwing is Williams. Going deep here for Allen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. But Charles, a very simple mission.